Hello, YouTubers. Joe Kersey here on August 10th, 2017 at 12:24 in the afternoon Eastern Time. And we're getting ready to conclude the Joe Goes to San Francisco series. This would be day 5, but it's not a full day. Well, it's a full day in the sense of traveling, but it's, really not much to do with San Francisco. We re-encounter our hero at the start of this after he got off the plane in Minneapolis after a wonderful Delta flight on a 757. I love the Boeing 757 from San Francisco to Minneapolis. Just outstanding in every way. Interesting. In contrast to all of the landings I experienced last fall when I went to the UK to see my friend Tony, and go to Durham Cathedral and so forth. Every one of those landings was like some sort of carrier landing. It's like all of these all 4 landings that were done on this trip were really very close to what we used to call grease jobs when I was, flying. Just a grease job. You could barely tell you were on the ground. It wasn't like right down onto the pavement, Seeing as how we're not landing on an aircraft carrier, I guess that's really the way it should be, isn't it? Sometimes they have to do that just because of the wind situations, but so here's our hero in Minneapolis Airport encountering for the very first time one of these iPad order screen things in an airport restaurant. Now, I was basically trying to get a couple of beers and a sandwich. That was what I wanted to get. Figure around. Well, eventually, somebody took pity on me. One of the bartender people or whatever took pity on me and showed me how to use it. And then you can sort of muddle your way through a little bit. So I got to order my 2 $10 beers, my $10 sandwich. Well, I was hungry, and it was a 3.5 hour layover, so I wasn't gonna sit out there among the squalling infants and just general pack cattle bin situation out there at the gate. So, plus they were running flights in and out of that particular gate that I was going to leave, from which I was to leave fairly quickly. I mean, we're talking about every 35 minutes in and out. There had to have been at least three or 4 flights that came and went while I was sitting there looking out, watching. They had 3 gates on this one end, this little sort of peninsula, and they were all like that, very, very packed. They really needed just a little bit more area, floor area. Anyway, so I encountered this, and I was able to pull up my YouTube channel on the thing, but they time you out after about it's like it flashes up. Do you need more time? And then by the time you've noticed that flashes up, do you need more time? It goes away. So I didn't spend much more time horsing with that. Okay. Well, that's pretty much it. We flew north of Chicago over the lake, which Well, I mean, the whole night flight thing was very pretty. I mean, just very pretty. It's essentially you had some scattered clouds, probably around 6,000 feet, and we were, briefly at any rate at around 36,000 feet, and actually started descending about Fort Wayne. It's about 160 miles out, 100 yeah, about 160 miles out. And this was an A319 we're coming in on. I had never flown on it. I like that aircraft. Now it's like three and three. It's a single aisle plane. But I'll tell you, I had more leg room on all four flights this time than I had going over to the UK and back on American Airlines. And this is Delta. I'm going to consider trying to maybe fly them more often if I can. I was very impressed, very pleased. Now the last still photo in this little thing I'm going to show you is it's a cross like this. It's not this cross. It's not my hand. But I got my friend an identical thing, and he sent that picture to me just before he got on the airplane in Los Angeles to go back home. And of course, he's terrified somehow people are going to know who that is just by what I'm saying. I can't see that happening. In any case, that's not my intent. In any case, sometimes you just have to fucking speak the truth in peace and love. So, there it is. Next phase of my life here is about ready to kick off. We'll see what's going to happen. Okay, so enjoy what comes after this, and bye-bye, YouTubers. I'm in Minneapolis Airport here on August 8th, about 6 o'clock in the evening, Central Time. And look what they have at the bar. They have the bar chairs wired to an iron rail or welded. Isn't that bizarre? And we have to use these fucking iPad things to order. It's awful. Here's a $9.90 beer. I'm even on the iPads in Minneapolis Airport. Look at that. Woo! On the terminal and on the ramp here at Minneapolis, getting ready to leave. It is 8:25 in the evening, Central Time. Hope to be home soon by the grace of God. We're on an AirBus 319 tonight. Never been on one of those. Been on an AirBus 320. the edge of Lake Michigan there. Flying just north of Chicago, over the lake.